No, no, I just thought I'd like intimidate you right from the start. So everything's live.
Oh yeah?
You can leave the door open. It's fine. That's the guy and start to hear us.
Right.
Do you want Diet 7-Up with antioxidants or regular 7-Up with antioxidants? Or Diet Coke?
I guess I'll go with the Diet 7-Up with antioxidants.
Okay, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
A lot of people have benefited from. How did you feel after the antioxidants last time? Did you notice an increase in wellness?
Totally rejuvenated.
Yeah.
I felt younger. So are we on?
Yeah. No one's in the chat room yet, but
The
White Obama, Joey Kurtzman, testifies what God has done in his life.
The White Obama. Beautiful.
Click here to join the fun. Today Joey will share with us the 7 spiritual laws for lasting marriage.
Yeah.
And his 5-year plan for our economy.
Right.
But we just
Spiritual laws of lasting marriage.
we just lay it all out there today. I mean,
Yeah.
no more holding back because we're afraid of what the Goyim will think.
No.
Today we're just gonna
come correct.
we're just
today.
gonna share the gospel.
Yeah. I took a look at the some of your talk with the Tikkun guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, he's a very smart guy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's I have to work to try to keep up.
He's very progressive.
Like,
well.
he knows his German and his Hebrew and his Aramaic and.
Oh yeah, does he know everything?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, it's.
And his Kafka.
And his Kafka. Yeah, you don't want to be without your Kafka in these times. Do you speak any other language, Jerry?
Well, some Hebrew. That's.
Well, maybe we could just do it in Hebrew today.
Yeah, no, I can read sections, but I couldn't. No, I wouldn't be up to that. I can't read as briskly and impressively as the Tikkun guy did.
Yeah, the Tikkun guy. Yeah, I wanted to headline it the Tikkun guy on Torah, but I was afraid of coming across disrespectful. So I don't want to be regarded that way. Okay, let me see if the Goyim are coming into our chat room yet. No, not as yet. But I feel like this will be a great show. I've Facebooked. I've plugged it on my website.
Yeah, maybe I should be doing the same.
And we're in Torah portion Va-etchanan.
Va-etchanan. Yes.
It's always a good one.
It's a good. The portion or the word?
Both. So have you had a chance to peruse it before you're stepping inside the holy abode?
I certainly have. Yeah.
Okay.
I gave it the best reading I've given one of our portions yet.
Oh wow! So if I ask you, did you find anything interesting about this week's Parsha? You'll have something to say?
Oh whoa! I wrote a couple notes down.
Whoa! You even wrote down notes, Joey. This is like a whole different side of you.
Yeah.
I've never gotten to see before. This is really exciting.
But yes.
And this is cool because I got the camera going, so we're going to have like for our DVD release.
Yeah.
This will go on the extras.
Excellent.
Like behind the scenes. Torah talk, because a lot of people I don't know
wonder
how this.
What's going on?
Yeah, how is this magic created? Is it all scripted? Are these guys all speaking from the script?
It's hard to believe that it's not. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this will be great for the DVD release. And as yet, it's hard to believe no one's in the chat room, but it's a fallen world that we live in, Joey. I'm sure you've realized that already. I'm not the first person to let you know that this is a fallen world.
No. The day that the Joes don't turn out for a Torah talk is...
Yeah.
It's,
I'm really excited. I got a special wide-angle lens on the camera.
Yeah,
this week,
I was noticing. Yeah, we fit in there better than I remember us doing before.
Yeah, so it's a special wide-angle lens, and welcome to Torah Talk. We're even starting early, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
This is truly an exciting time in the annals of Torah Talk, and I thought we'd begin by talking about something that the Goyim will be able to identify.
Well, what happened to my 7-Up?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, did it? So sorry. The diet 7-Up, right?
Yeah.
You don't mind the little cherry flavor?
Not at all.
A lot of people like that.
I do.
Pretty much what the Israelites sipped on as they wandered through the desert for 40 years on the way to the Promised Land. Yeah, the Diet Cherry 7-Up with antioxidants.
Good.
And I'm just gonna. Okay. And
So you thought we'd start with?
yeah, I thought we'd start with. I'm just going to explain why I'm wearing my seat out today. I don't care what it's going to do to the ratings, and I don't care if the
Yeah, no one's here to see this.
the Goyim get offended. I'm just gonna. It's probably because I'm wearing my seat out. Like normally, I try to hide them under my garments so that the Goyim won't notice.
Right.
But today I said I'm just going to be authentic to our tradition. I'm just going to wear my fringes out, and if they don't like it, if they don't come into the chat room, and then we'll just tough it out together, and we'll just support each other in our Torah journey. Thought we'd ask. I am going to give one concession to the Goyim because I've noticed that they often talk. Because I grew up a Goy, so I really know the Goyim.
You really know.
I mean, there aren't many Jews who know the Goyim as well as I do.
Right.
They like their special rituals and their secrets, and but I noticed that the Goyim often have talks in church. I noticed this growing up as Seventh-day Adventists. Like people get up and talk about what God has done in their life. So I thought we'd begin today, Joey. You just take as much time as you need, and just as much time as you need, Joey. You just expand it. You just tell us everything that God has done in your life.
It's an unanswerable question for me. You know that. I'm not a believer, so it's hard for me to attribute anything in particular to the workings of Hashem. I maybe down the road I'll have a different perspective on that, but that's a very short essay you've asked me to write.
What do you think when you hear? Have you ever heard the Goyim talk about what God has done in their life, or have you you have heard the Goyim
many times?
And what's your reaction?
Do
you bust up laughing, or
no? I'm.
You don't want to get him angry.
No, it's not that. There's a lot of. I've been exposed to a lot of worldviews, so that one is, I suppose it's healthy to, oftentimes they're kind of cataloging what they're grateful for,
right.
Which, the most secular, psychotherapist would say that's a healthy thing to do anyway. It's I don't know. I mean, there's what's to say about it? They believe.
Did John Derbyshire ever share with you what God had done in his life?
No.
John Derbyshire from National Review.
We forgot to touch on that. My guess is.
I think he's an atheist too. So
yeah, I was going to say.
That'd be a pretty short list.
Pretty certain that John's, given his interest in that John's answer would be much like my own. I would guess. Well, and what about you? I mean, you've jumped through hoops that most Jews never do in order to bring this into your life. What has Hashem done for you?
It's just not a Jewish